Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Hope you guys are doing well. So I wanted to do an Akashic Records check-in because I haven't done one in a while. And so I wanted to see where the collective is today in their Akashic Records, okay? In their soul contract with each other. And if you want to this is a general reading. So if you want to look at your own specific contract, I do offer the Akashic Records reading on my website at queenoflight1111.com. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the bottom of the deck for the energy today with the Akashic Tarot is the King of Scrolls. So what we're getting today is that this is really a lot about the masculine, right? There's this energy when the King of Scrolls comes up. This is really about someone who can be a teacher or a communicator. This is someone who is really in this energy of like the King of Swords, the energy of, you know, having a deep understanding of something. So what I'm really getting for this connection is this masculine right now in the contract is going through a very deep understanding of his connection with his feminine, about where he settled. And what he's doing is he's processing some very old wounds because this is part of his karma, part of his fate. So right now there is a lot happening as this divine masculine is really going within, looking at his journey and this connection and seeing where he has settled in the past, okay? What kind of choices that he's made? What kind of karma did he incur? And so now this state of the contract, the first card out, we're getting the One of Scrolls. I love this. This is telling me we're on track. So when this card comes out, Spirit is saying to us that your connection is on track. Everything that is happening in your connection at this time is on track. Your relationship is on track. But it is time to get on the bus. It's time to get on the train. Okay? So this is about now it's time to get on into the journey. To get into the journey for what? Queen of Keys. This is like the Queen of Pentacles energy in this deck. When the Queen of Keys shows up, this is a feminine who is not only nurturing and understanding and positive, but she's a woman of business. She's a woman of authority. She's someone who has climbed the ladder of success, but this is also someone who knows how to nurture, knows how to, you know, be that mother and that wife. She's in her domain, in her castle. She owns her queendom. And so this is what's happening. So while the masculine is in this energy of looking at himself and looking at where he's settled and the choices that he's made, this is exactly what he's supposed to be doing at this time. While the divine feminine is sitting in this energy of I'm in my power. I know who I am. I'm focusing on my 3D world and my 5D ascension. And so what that does then is puts the masculine in the King of Forces energy. So this is telling me that this King of Forces energy is the energy where the divine masculine starts to drop in to his heart space. This is the energy where he's powerful and positive, but he's also gentle and honest, okay? This is the energy of this masculine who is kind of turning into this King of Wands, this leader, okay? This leader of someone who's in his honor, someone who's in his integrity, someone who is in this energy of really trying to balance out the forces within himself, his passion, his emotions, his self-mastery, and his own kingdom. So he's very much in the energy of really trying to get into gentle and honest energy. So when he's thinking about this connection, on track, the feminine's doing her work, and he's dropping into the energy of becoming powerful, but yet gentle and honest. So that why? So he can become divine feminine's match, King of Keys to the Queen of Keys. This energy of visionary, of leader, of taking action, of self-mastery is essential so he can match his queen. Because remember, he's driving the connection right now. King of Keys. When the King of Keys shows up, this is all about a man who is dependable, who is stable, like his Queen of Keys. This is about someone who's in this energy of, I want to be that father, that husband. I want to be that person who's stable, that provider. Someone who's, not just like her, right? Just like this energy. I'm in this energy of I have my queendom, but I'm also a nurturer. This is someone who is, I have my kingdom, but I'm also this dependable and stable provider or companion. And so then the final energy becomes adsum. I think that is awesome. This is showing me the journey of the contract right now. We're on track. Feminine is in her power. Masculine's dropping into this visionary leadership position to become her match. So why? So that they can arrive. This card, it's a number 22 card, which is a 4, which is the stabilization, which is exactly what they're trying to do as the King and Queen of Keys. This is all about I've arrived. When this card comes out, this is all about everything that I've ever wanted. All my goals, all my wishes, everything that I've ever wanted is coming to fruition. Your spirit team, your spirit guides, your angels, look at all these people that have helped throughout the journey are there as you arrive at this destination, as you arrive at the culmination and this climax of this connection where your goals and wishes and your dreams come true. But this had to happen as the feminine stayed in her power so the masculine could get into this energy to become her vibrational match. But when I say feminine of power, I mean she's in her heart, she's nurturing, she's understanding, but she's doing also what she needs to do. She's taking care of herself as well. So I asked for messages from Spirit. I said, usually I use this deck, my sister Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Journey Oracle and her tarot. I use this deck to get messages from the masculine and the feminine. But today I thought, you know what? I want to get messages from Spirit on this soul connection. What does Spirit have to say? And so remember what the bottom of the deck was, settling old wounds. We're settling old wounds so that we can move towards our destiny. Okay? So now, what does Spirit want to say? Spirit wants to say, and it's right under this card of on track. There's a commitment. We're on track for commitment because why? The King of Wands is a leader and is going to take us out of this barrier. He's going to break the barriers. He's going to take himself out of this problem where he's settled in the past. The next card that we have here from Spirit, message from Spirit, is recognition. And it's interesting. It's right under the Queen of Keys, who's the Queen of Pentacles. There has been this recognition. These souls have recognized each other yet again because the feminine has dropped in to her nurturing energy while they were entangled, while they were tied up, while they were in this separation. She's dropped into her heart space and stayed in her power. Next message from Spirit is received. The message from the King of Forces, the message has been received. He's received an understanding that Divine Feminine is part of his community, part of his tribe, part of his success, and it's time to get things going again. The next card, this King of Keys, Spirit is saying he has the understanding now. He has the enlightenment. He has the knowledge of how to offer this love instead of becoming in this energy of just protecting himself and being in this imposing energy of being alone, because he's got this a bigger understanding. And what does Spirit have to say about arriving at your goals? Yep, the cycle has closed on this devil's energy, on this restrictive energy where we were just stuck at the crossroads. The cycle has closed. All right, let's get some messages from masculine and feminine. I just feel like I want to do that. So let's get some messages from masculine to divine feminine. We're just going to do 2. We'll just keep it simple, okay? And then we're going to end with the lessons that they are learning at this time. All right, let's get a couple messages from divine masculine to divine feminine. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so let's get the final cards here. Oops, fell on the floor and one there. Oh, let's see here. Whoa, that one like came out from nowhere. Okay, so the new bottom of the deck for the messages: refocus, message of love, and the wheel of fortune again. So this energy is that we're refocused on how we want to bring this cup of love, how we want to bring our message of our message of love towards each other to change the cycle. How are we going to do that? Divine Masculine's first message to Divine Feminine is, I'm seeing signs and synchronicities. I've been seeing signs and synchronicities through my enlightenment to gain new perspective. And now guess what? I have transformed. I have searched for deeper meaning and renewal and change. He's gone through this Pluto card, which is like that. He's gone through his darkest times and he's coming out of hanged man state. He's done suspending the connection. And I will tell you again, he was saying, I'm stuck. But guess what? The Tower comes out and says, Divine says, no more. You can't be stuck anymore. Get focused. This is what Masculine is saying. Masculine is telling you that the Divine has intervened in his life as he's been going through his enlightenment, and he has gone through a major transformation. He has gone through a major change and renewal because the Divine has seen that he was stuck in a certain energy and that it is time to now refocus and focus on a divine partnership. Divine Feminine is saying lessons. She learned a lot of lessons through his in and out behavior. She's saying, as the Queen of Earth, as this Queen of Keys, as this Queen of Pentacles, I learned a lot of lessons. I learned how I was stable. I learned I was down to earth, but I also understood and understand now that I was stubborn. And so there are some things that she has learned through this in and out energy about herself that she's saying, I've learned some lessons too. And now I am concluding this Queen of Wands energy where I am going to drive making this. She's no longer going to drive the energy of creating the connection. She's going to magnetically attract the things that are meant for her, but she's not going to chase. She's not going to chase this Knight of Wands. She's concluding the energy of her independence of with or without you, and is more in the energy of, let's refocus on how we can bring this love together. Let's refocus. I'm not going to chase you, and I don't expect you to chase me, but I expect you to have a focus on where your energy needs to go. So what lessons are being learned by the masculine and feminine? Divine Feminine's lesson being learned at this time is about her health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. This is her mental, physical, personal, spiritual health, physical health. So this is about, I do not want anything in my energy field that takes me out of good health. Okay? So this is about boundaries, healthy boundaries, even with her masculine. What is masculine's major lesson at this time? Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist me in my soul's growth. So anything that he was feeling guilty about, anything that he was having remorse over, anything that was keeping him from his understanding that his experiences were there for his change, for his refocus, he's learning to release the guilt. And then finally, what lesson is being learned by both of them for this connection back into union? Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. They're learning that everything that they have been through with each other and in their separation and in their road back to sacred union, that this was the best way to learn through this adversity, through these challenges, through the settling, through the in and out energy, through all of this. It was the best way for them to learn. This is what they are understanding at this time. So if you want to book your own personal Akashic Records reading, or even your own Divine Masculine and Feminine Conversations reading, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye.